Well, here you going, everyone. Josh the Collector Guy. Hope you all had an awesome week yet again this week, ladies and gentlemen. As I always say, hope you're able to have a little bit of a hunt here and there for some cars. Hope you had an awesome week, though, nevertheless, everyone. Well, got some pretty awesome stuff from a toy fair today, ladies and gentlemen, to share with you all. Got lots of awesome vintage Hot Wheels and even a matchbox set of the Chicago Blackhawks and an old Star Wars figure. We shall get to all this just in a second, but first up we'll start off with one of my coin finds off eBay from this week, and funnily enough I got it off an Australian seller. It's the 50th anniversary Kennedy half-dollar uncirculated coin set to commemorate the 50 years of the mighty Kennedy half-dollar. Got the Philadelphia mint one there, and also the Denver mint as well. We shall flip it over to have a little look. Bit of information on the coin design, the two coins there. One of my favourite coins to collect as well, the Kennedy half-dollars. Got the little certificate of authenticity and some specifications on the coin. So, which is really cool. And the original Kennedy coins, which were brought out in '64, were to commemorate the unfortunate loss of Mr. JFK, who was assassinated in 1963, which is quite sad. And I think some of his family were involved in the sort of the maybe design of the coin as well, I would say, for his silhouette of the side of his face. I'm sure Ray out there is probably begging to give me some info on this, and I do appreciate your help, Ray, with the coins. Thank you very much. It's a bit of info there, so I'm proud to add this one to the collection because I do admire JFK. Something very cool to add to the coin collection. I adore my American coins. So that one's pretty cool. I did have some other coins, but I shall share them with you probably at a later date. Now we shall get to the toy show finds. Had lots of fun today at the toy show. Was able to pick up Dad and I went to the toy show. We were able to pick up some really awesome things and also see our mates again, and also see my mad mate, who I did buy get a couple of things off anyway, and he always gives me some good deals. So let's get started with the old Dale Earnhardt little ornament just here. Richmond was last week in the NASCAR. Good to see Kurt Busch finally get his first win. I think he's been having some tough luck lately. It was a bit unfortunate to see Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart come together, but I'm sure they'll be coming back bigger and better this week at Talladega, and I think they've qualified quite well as well for the race. And I think Jeff Gordon might have earned his 80th pole for his career, so good on Jeff Gordon. I would like to see him win as well. Anyway, back to the ornament. Picked this up off an American guy who was quite friendly as well. I think he admires Dale Earnhardt as well, because I was talking to him at the last little toy show as well, so it's good to see him again. I shall hang that somewhere, I reckon. Looks pretty cool with his old Monte Carlo on the side there, or on the bonnet. So that one's very cool, glad to have that. Shall put that somewhere with pride. And got another Star Wars figure, the old Scout Trooper, I would say. He's a bit dirty though. I think he's been hunting for Ewoks. He must have been down on Endor or something. He's pretty cool. Not too bad shape. I think I got him for a pretty cheap price, so I couldn't resist. So that one's really cool. I haven't bought a Star Wars figure for a while, but I do look now and again. I'm not quite frequently don't look quite frequently like I do with my Hot Wheels, but anyway, glad to find another one for the collection. Now we shall get to probably the little ones just here, the old little Corvette Stingray in red. That one's really tough. I love the old Corvettes, especially the old Stingray just here. Really nice indeed. I think these are the Hot Wheels Micros. I think these might have been from the very early 90s, and the mighty 67 Camaro, she looks pretty tough as well. Really nice indeed. I'll be glad to put them on one of my shelves. Really, really nice indeed. Got them off my mad mate for a good price. Now we shall get to the 1/64th scale cars. Got the old GMC motorhome in orange with the plastic base. There is two base variations I do know of with the orange GMC motorhome. Another one has a metal base, And also this one has the plastic base. I'm not sure what the Redline version has, but whatever it has anyway, it's worth quite a bit of money anyway, the Redline version. Pretty happy to get the another one of the orange ones, because there was a time where I couldn't find hardly any. Got the old CJ7 Jeep here, the old Real Rider. She's not too bad. Looks like she's flipped it over in the forest, going four-wheeling. The old Beach Patrol here, or Path Beater, with the surfboard still there, which I'm surprised at, because they're always missing. The old grey hubs, that one's really cool. One of my favourite trucks to collect as well, and couldn't resist this one with the splattered red paint variation. Those are quite hard to come by in the crack up, so there you go, it works now. Haven't seen the white one in person. I think I might have a different colour variation of this, but the crack ups are always hard to find in absolute mint condition, but still glad to pick one up nevertheless. They're always cool to get. Got one of the heavyweights, not sure what her back would have been. I don't think it was an ambulance back. I'm just trying to think what it might have been. It could have been the tow truck back as well. I think she might have been olive at one stage as well, but of course someone painted her an even better colour, felt pen black. That one's pretty cool. Glass is in pretty good shape as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. Can't beat the beaters, that's what I always say. The old Bug-Eye here, she's got lots of flea bites on her. Opening back there, missing wheel, but nevertheless I'll pick it up for cheap. I think she was cheap anyway. Pretty cool to add her to the collection. An old 1973 Buzz-Off. The old 1973s are quite hard to come by, because made in 1973 I think there was a gas or oil crisis, and Hot Wheels really stepped back the sort of, you could say, painting of the cars and manufacturing of the cars. They're only made in Hong Kong and painted in just painted in enamel colours like enamel pink, red, blue, light blue, many different colours, and nowadays they're worth quite a bit of money if you find them carded in even mint loose condition. I think she's not too bad though. The old Buzz-Off, pretty cool looking car as well. The opening back just there. The old turbine engines, I do love my turbines. Got the old Tow and Terror here, probably one of the harder to find Revvers in my opinion, but I think out of all of them the Jet and Vet would have to be the most rarest. That is my own personal opinion. There's probably someone out there with a whole heap of Jet and Vets saying they're very common. That one's pretty cool. Unfortunately a tow hitch is missing at the back and the tow hook, but she was pretty cheap off my mad mate and he done me a good deal, I reckon. Love the old Revvers, always enjoy collecting them. Got another old Redline here, the old Spoilers TNT bird. She is dynamite. In the Spectra Flame red and black roof, which is really cool. Don't have too many TNT birds in the collection. I think this might be my second one, I would say. I don't think I've really got that many at all. So she looks pretty good in my opinion, being a big Chevy fan I am. So that one's really nice indeed. The red's really nice and very nice and smooth. That's what I love seeing. Missing a bit of the black roof there, but that doesn't bother me in the slightest. She looks really good indeed. And the man mate gave me one of these. I think it's a iron-on patch or something. That one's really cool. Very retro Hot Wheels flame design logo. So I'll put that somewhere. Probably put it in a little bag and put it in one of my boxes to keep safe. Very cool indeed. And another thing I got off my man mate, which he threw in, which was really nice of him, the old Chicago Blackhawks set. For the 75th anniversary, I think, of 6 teams for the NHL since, well, they've been around a very long time. Got the old Boston Bruins, Chicago Blackhawks, the team I absolutely adore. Detroit Red Wings, Montreal Canadiens, old Hot Wheels Costa Rica, Mr. Dave, that's his team. New York Rangers and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Really awesome set. By the look of it, it was 1917 to 1992, the year I was born, as a matter of fact. So that one's pretty cool. Something probably what would have been floating around when I was young. So really happy with that. Glad to see the Blackhawks through to the second round of the playoffs as well. Really cool set. I shall put that somewhere safe. And last but not least, the old Flying Colours Sir Rodney Roadster. I think this will be my 6th Redline carded to the collection. As you can see, there's one just there, one right up there on top of Tony Pedregon's car, and if we go, probably can't see it from here, the old heavy Chevy just there as well. Got a few floating around, and I think I've got 2 in one of my boxes anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. Absolute mint condition, I would say, or pretty darn close to it. Pretty cool looking car as well. 1974, this was the year when Hot Wheels got back on their feet and started getting back to what they're usually doing, wild and wacky cars with amazing paint jobs. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of cars. There was 60 of them. Really, really cool to have something like this car, and I think I got it for a pretty good price, because you don't see too many flying colours carded anymore, and as a matter of fact, Redlines carded, to be honest. So very, very proud to add this one to the collection. I love that card up with the old super van, the Porsche P917, beautiful Can-Am car, and the old Rescue Ranger, I believe that one is. So I'm very, very happy with that indeed. I really appreciate my mate giving me a good deal on that. Well, that is pretty much it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you did enjoy me jabbering on about everything I got this week. I really do appreciate everyone's support, comments, subscriptions, even comments, if I didn't say it already, likes, whatever. Thank you very much, everyone, for the support. Thank you for tuning in each and every week to see what I get and leaving comments and whatever. Thank you very much, everyone. I do appreciate it. Well, that's pretty much it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, hope you enjoyed. And remember, as always, everyone, happy hunting. Keep the hobby strong. See you later, everyone. Have an awesome week.